Right, trying to keep as quiet as possible. I'm live. Wait for a little while, let's see. Hi everybody. A bit late, I've just had a phone call. So, this is what I'm going to be colouring. The white stag. I've been debating on whether to do it dark theme or light theme. Seen a lot of people doing it light theme, so I might go dark. I'll get started. So I'm going to do the stag blue white, so I'm going to do it blue. So 1 or 2, 3. I'm hoping it's all working okay. I've never done it before, so I'm still learning. 1087. If you're wondering what that noise is, it's my electric sharpener. Hi Jen. I hope you're well. Ten, 8, 7, 10, 2, 3. That one's darker than that one. Maybe I can use that one. 1 or 3. Looking for all my pencils. I've got my coffee table at one side, my Faber Castells at the other side, so memorising and making sure I've got everything. So let's get started. If I'm a bit quiet, it's because I concentrate a lot when I'm colouring. If I'm talking, I'm not concentrating. So I do apologise if it's a bit quiet. I've seen a lot of people colouring this one on groups. Hi Missy. going to be really intrigued on how everybody's colouring this one. I think a lot are going to be colouring it white, because obviously it's a white stag. Seen one particular person put glitter on it as well. It's not my first one in this book. I've done other ones. You've seen the oh, what's it called now? Trying to look. I think it's the Knocken. Is it Knocken? I've coloured that one. I think I've coloured another one as well. I'm glad you've all helping me out with asking, you know, when I ask what you all look for in my channel. So getting some ideas from you all really helps. I've done my flip throughs because I used to buy books, and when I used to get them, they were really rubbish. And I used to think, I've wasted all that money on a colouring book. And I'm surmising there's going to be a lot of other people having the same issue. So I thought I'll do flip throughs of each book. And then other people are not, you know, wasting your money on buying books that's not worth the pennies. So I'm putting myself out of pocket, but I'm pleased to help others. It's all right, Jen. I did say hello, and I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm still figuring stuff out, so you're not only one. It's the first time doing a live one on YouTube, so it's mainly on Facebook I do them. I know what I'm doing on there. I don't really go on my page much on Facebook. It don't get much interaction anymore. I get more interaction on my YouTube, so I've spent a lot of my time on YouTube building up my subs. I'm just debating on, you know, when we've finished as pictures, how we can see everybody's pictures. So I'm thinking something along the lines on Instagram, and doing a hashtag so that we can all see each other's pictures when they're finished. Do you think 2 hours is long enough for a live feed? Do you think? I didn't know whether to do 2 hours or an hour. I thought 2 hours were just about right. 11 mile one's perfect for me because obviously I've got school runs and everything. Obviously I'll not have finished this by the time I come off of live. I'm not a fast colorer. I've got YouTube up on my PC as well, so I'm watching what I'm doing and being able to see see your comments as well. So much easier than keep checking the phone, because phone's above me anyway, so I can't see. It does, Jen, it does. It feels like you're colouring with a big, huge group of people, but it's just online. I've met so many wonderful friends through colouring groups. One dear friend that I've known now for around 5-6 years, she lives down south, the lovely Tiana. I mention her quite a lot. She's helped me through so much. We keep meaning on to like meet up one day, so that's in the works, but we keep saying we're going to meet and then things crop up and it doesn't happen, so I'm hoping that changes. I don't drive, so I am using my Faber-Castells, Jen, and my Prismacolors. It's my go-to pencils quite a lot. I'm so fed up I keep buying new pencils though, because I'm very heavy-handed. So when it comes to colouring, I go through my pencils like no tomorrow. What pencils did you decide on? Oh, I ain't got any of those, Missy. I don't have any WH Smith ones. I've got so many though, it's hard to choose. I've got my main ones, my Faber-Castells and my Prismas, what cost me quite a bit. And then I've got loads of odds and ends ones. I've got my Pastel, my Brookfuna, my Artisas, Deco Time. I've got artworks, I've got loads of different ones, but I always go back to my two main ones. I keep getting told off to stop buying new ones. And then my friend Tiana's just uploaded a video of some more Brookfuna ones that I've sneaked into my basket. So there'll be another set to be in my collection. I've got a trolley, so all my pencils are in my trolley. Yeah, that's it, Jen. I just want to do what's best for me subs as well. If this is what my subs want, then I'm happy to do it. I'm shocked that I've got so many subs, to be honest. When I first started out, it was just a few, and I never even intended to get as many as I have, and I'm one off 600 subs. So I can't thank you all enough for supporting me and watching me and just enjoying watching me flip throughs. I enjoy doing it, and it's just a bit of me time. I've noticed my YouTube on PC is a bit slower than my phone, so I do apologise about that if it's a bit slow at your end. I'll have to think about, I've had Castle Arts. I think no, my kids took them. I had Castle Arts, but my youngest stole them. They've got a huge tub, and they've got all my older pencils that I no longer have, and my Castle Arts. I noticed that there's a set of pencils that are a bit like Castle Art, and that's why I think I gave them my old Castle Arts, because I didn't see the point in having different sets. Trying to find out darker areas. Bits that I might have missed. I had a little accident last night. I ended up bumping my head on the toilet door when I went to the toilet. So I've got a bit of a lump on my forehead, because I'm silly. Yeah, I keep going to B&M because I've got one that's really local to me. It's only a 5-10 minute walk down the road, and I keep going in looking particularly for pens or pencils. And I went and got the pencil set. It were like 2 sets, and I got those. And then I noticed the pen ones as well. These aqua marker decor time pens. There's this set, and then there's that's the aqua set, and then there's the alcohol based ones. And I'm not too keen on these. The smell, and they're not very well for paper. It goes straight through paper, and they're just horrible. So I don't advise getting them. But the other ones, they're really good. The aqua marker ones, they're not very streaky, and they're water based as well. So it's like watercolor. So I like them ones. Stuck with you. Well, thank you for sticking with me, Jen. I'll definitely do more of these live streams if it's something that everybody's liking. I'll have to figure out how many times. What do you think? How many times a month would you like to do stuff like this? Once a month? Twice a month? Once every couple of months? I've had this like really good eye. You got the one. You got the aqua markers as well, Missy. They're really nice pens, and the different variants of brightness in each pen is really nice. I've also got the I can't pronounce the name, but it's brush markers. I've used those once. They're nice pens as well. But I'm more of a pencil person. I know it says white stag and it's like more of a blue. I'm calling it blue. I know I said blue. I know what I envision in my head. And it looks different because I've got light on as well. I've got a footlight, so you can just about tell blue in difference. But I need light on because I'm going blind. It's a bit quiet as well. I'm like I said, I keep quiet when I'm colouring because I'm concentrating a lot. But I also like to watch stuff on PC. So I'll be like watching something on PC while I'm colouring, and then it takes me like all day to, you know, my phone was nearly dropping out. I do apologise. So I'll end up watching stuff on Discovery Plus while I'm colouring, and then it ends up taking me like all day to finish colouring just one picture. I mean, there's been times when it's took me a few days because I'm too busy watching what I'm watching instead of colouring. I know some people like to listen to music as well. It's funny because I'm watching screen and it's really delayed, so I do apologise. I'm just using a lighter blue. I'm using the cloud blue just to press it a bit harder, cover all any excess white bits. It's funny when I say I'm not a light hander. The amount of times I've had to restock up on these is unreal. I'm liking how it's coming out at a minute. I think I am going to use my white gel pen to make it stand out. So like it's glowing. What film did I watch the other day with one of these in? Nice one, Jen. I'll have a think about it and see how today goes. see how today goes, and if it goes well, I'll think about doing it regularly. A lot of people do background first, Missy. I prefer doing a main image first. You know, I've always left background till last. You're on the trees, Jen. I prefer colouring main subject first. I've always been the same. I've never gone background first. Or background, sorry, it's my language, my accent. Oh, I forgot what programme it were that I saw, one of these white stag. It's on Netflix. Oh, it's going to bug me now. A woman with like powers and that. And Guy were in, I think he was in Punisher. He's been in some others as well. I forgot, I just can't remember what programme were. There were a white stag in that, and she tries to get powers to defeat baddie, and it gets killed, and it looks beautiful. And that's what I saw when I saw this picture. Antlers now. There's my book. Hi everybody that's watching. No, I don't think I'll be able to do a live stream in August, obviously with kiddies being off school. I don't want them screaming and shouting on video. Fight a lot, typical boys. So I think August it'll be a missed month from doing one, but make up for it after that. Obviously I'll be doing some before then. I'm used to turning my book round. I have to turn it a little. It's all so quiet. Oh, what you having, Missy? Little boy or girl? Yes, congratulations. Oh, I've got all boys. 4 boys. 18, one's 15 next week, and then I've got a 13-year-old going on 14 in September, and then I've got my youngest who's 9 in August. He's got disabilities, so he was deaf from birth. As years have gone on, he's gone from mild to moderate in his right ear, but he's completely deaf in his left. He's also got developmental delays along with flat foot. He's also got a cleft palate, which is it's called bifid uvula. The dangly thing at the back of your throat has got 2, and it's apparently very, very rare. Luckily, it's not caused any problems with his eating and drinking. He's got to have speech therapy all the time, every week, to help with him talking. Although he does a lot of talking. He does now anyway. Definitely found his voice. Going on a residential trip in June, and it's terrifying me. He's never been away from me, so it scares me a bit. I had a miscarriage in 2015. I believe that were a little girl. That's why you can see my tattoo. Oh, first babies are always the exciting ones. Experience all the new stuff, and oh, it's amazing being a parent. I've been trying for a girl, but no luck, unfortunately. I think my time's come and gone. 35 in August. I'm in Barnsley, Jen, South Yorkshire. I'm not very good with places. Somebody could tell me they're from Dart Street and I'd still not know where it is. I lived here that long and I still don't know half the streets. In fact, majority of streets. I just say go this way, go that way, and there it is. And I don't have a clue where that is. Oh, that's a lovely name. Lucy Grace. Have you got everything for her, Missy? I think that's everything. I've never had a baby shower. I've not got no friends, to be honest. All my friends that I had at school all left when I ended up getting pregnant. I got pregnant at 15. When I had him, when I was just before my 16th birthday, I've got no friends left. I've had a couple of friends that's local of it years after that, but they've come and gone because they've basically used me, got what they wanted from me, and then buggered off. But my true friends are all online. I can count them on both my hands. So yeah, Jen, it's I don't know if I can. It says, God has you in his arms. I have you in my heart. 9/9/15. And a name would have been Harper Phoenix. And then it's a little baby with a halo and wings. Yeah. I have a little cabinet with all the stuff in it. I always buy a bit of something for her every because I lost her in September and her due date was the 4th of April 2016, but I lost her in September year previous. It's funny because it were only a few months prior to that. There were a lot of babies passing away from the parents doing, and I bought a shelf and I bought a load of angel ornaments and stuff in memoriam of all these babies that's local. And I said it had never happened to me, miscarriage. And then lo and behold, I got pregnant. My partner wanted to tell everybody. I didn't want him to do it because obviously there's always that risk. But I let him, and a week later I lost her. I've had 4 boys, so when I went through counselling and stuff, I know it's a bit depressing, isn't it? Oh, bless him, Jen. He's a good egg. I forgot what I was saying now. That was it. I went to have counselling and whatnot. It really affected me really bad. And while I was there, she advised deciding on a name and remembering her that way, obviously, because I was still grieving for her. And that's when we decided on Harper Phoenix. I wanted 2 names that were like gender, that it were boy or girl. So even if it turned out when I got to heaven that it were a little boy, at least it wouldn't be too girly-ish. I made a coffee before we started. Well, a cup of tea. I drink tea, I don't have coffee anymore. I was having coffee and I was having really bad heart palpitations, so I cut off that and just started with tea. I drink too much tea now. I think on community tab, I'm going to pop down to like share as finished pages, to hashtag it on Instagram, White Stag. What do you think? Or Coloured with Love White Stag, and then I'll be able to see your pictures, unless you want to follow me as well, and then tag me and I can see all your finished pictures. Obviously you can see mine as I'm doing it live, but I can't see any of yours pictures until, because you can't share your pictures on my YouTube channel. It's only for me, I think, which is a pain. So I think Instagram would be the way to go, because I'd really like to see everybody else's pictures when they're done. Yeah, I'll pop it into on community tab anyway, so you don't forget. And I'll do the same, but Coloured with Love White Stag. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Because I'm very forgetful. Hashtag Coloured with Love White Stag. Done that. I'm very forgetful. Sometimes I don't know what I did yesterday. Yeah, Jen. I think I might same. I've got a few that I've met through colouring groups. I send birthday cards, Christmas cards, and we send each other gifts. And I think it's lovely because it really means a lot that you've got friends like that. Tiana, we've done it for years now. I'll send her Christmas cards, birthday cards, presents. She'll send them to me, and we've done it for years, and I love it. There's no like it, and I've got a few others as well. And just making friends on colouring groups, it means a lot because you've got something in common. A lot to talk about as well, with different books and pens and pencils. It gives you something to talk about. And then there's been quite a few that's mentioned about meeting up. But obviously a lot of us don't drive, which makes it a bit of a difficult situation because we've got to travel via train then. Yeah, remembering her and celebrating we do it. We release a balloon sometimes on the day that she went to heaven, and then on her birthday we buy her little gifts for inside a cabinet. It gets to the point where there's too much stuff, and I have to put it into, like, I've got a memory box. It's all made wooden with a name on it, so I'll put stuff in there that's been in the cabinet for quite a while, and then add new ones. So she's always got something new. But I think we're gonna have to cut down a bit because by the time I'm no longer here, there's just gonna be too much stuff. But yeah, there's no better than, because we haven't got a memorial place to go in or anything like that. Because when I lost her, they took her and they needed to do tests and stuff, and they said there probably wouldn't be anything remaining of her when they'd finished, and they were going to take her. It's called a Peter Pan garden at Sheffield, and any remaining remains of her will be scattered on there. But I've never been. It's a fairly decent journey over there. So we haven't got a proper memorial for her. People have mentioned garden, but it's not the same. Yeah, definitely, Jen. Instagram's not too bad, actually. It's another way. It's a bit like Facebook in a sense. You can upload your pictures, your videos, reels, and you can communicate via message and stuff on there. I just use it to upload me completed images. I usually used to do it through my Facebook page, but like I said, I've stopped using that now. I think I'll probably delete that. It's just dead in water, and just stick to me Instagram and me YouTube. Well, I'll pop on to community tab me Instagram account details, link, so you can find me straight away. Yeah, Missy, I do exact same. I think a lot of us do, don't we? I'm the one that got my friend Tiana to join Instagram, and I've noticed she's using it a lot as well, as much as more than what she is her own colouring page on Facebook. I think it comes in handy, to be honest. All artists are on there as well. Hi everybody, new watchers. Wow, we won't believe we've been colouring for 48 minutes. Time goes so fast. I have to do a great big UK colouring group meet-up or something. That would be so cool. So if I won't watch it, I'd open a colouring book cafe, I think. We will all meet up and just have a few hours just to colour and drink tea and coffee. I know some like to drink wine. I have to have like a licence across door. I think when I do it white, I'm going to leave it until I've done background before I colour, go over it in white. But I just walk around. That is my other half. Walking around like a fairy. How many of you like to watch crime documentaries and stuff? I've just been watching one on Discovery. Murders Caught on Camera, I think it's called. Been watching it for the last week I think. It's like 3 seasons. I've been binge watching that. I've not really got any colouring done at all. Yeah, Miss Jen, there's a lot of colouring channels using Instagram. It's just another way of, keeping in contact and sharing. Because YouTube, obviously, with community tab, when you've got your community tab and you're putting pictures on, it like crops your pictures. So some pictures missing. Whereas on Instagram, it depends on how you take the picture. And then you can, when you upload it, it like does it to picture, size of picture. 14 minutes and I have one tree done. Tut, Jen. Can you imagine us all being in a room with us colouring books and pencils, and we'd never get no colouring done. We'd just be talking the entire time, drinking tea. I think I've got everywhere now. How many of you got pencils this big? I've got loads. I have this like little tin with all my odds and ends pencils. Oh my god. Look. All these little ones. For some reason I like souvenirs. I keep them. Look at that. Another one, look. How many have you got? Can say you've got them. Hi Michelle. It's the Mythic Worlds by Kerby Rosanes. Mythic World. Give you a quick look. This is what we're colouring in. And welcome, Michelle. Ouch. Send my love to your husband, Jen. Bless him. My other half's called Brian. He don't do colouring. He's more of a gamer. I've told him to be quiet for a couple of hours. He bashes on triggers and it's absolutely annoying. Ooh. Have you all done your trees brown? Or you done them a different colour? Oh, I'm forever watching true crime documentaries, me. I can't get enough for it. Big horror fan as well, so I watch a lot of horror movies. I don't read. I've always found it really hard to read. It gives me like an headache because what I would try and do is I read it and then I try and picture it in my head. You know, like cinematic in my head, and I give myself a headache. So I don't read. I prefer to watch the film. Many people have said, "Oh, read this book; it's absolutely fantastic," and I'm like, "No, you'll read it to me, and then I'll be able to, I'll listen to it." Done your trees brown, Missy? Yeah, I think I'll be doing mine brown and then using these colours like on edge. And then I'm going to put Monia. Yeah, Michelle, it's newish. It's been out about a month, I think. You can get it at the Works if you're in UK, Amazon, Book Depository. Trying to think of all others. Yeah, it's only a problem. I know with YouTube like live stream, you can. I think you can add other people to it, but I'm not sure how you do it. So maybe a big group chat, colouring chat, like live feed all of us together, just on voice. Another one that loves true crime. I've just been saying, Michelle, I've been watching one on Discovery Plus called Murders Caught on Camera, I think it is. Fantastic. Goes really into in depth on the victims, perpetrators, and how they catch them out. It's just fantastic. It's all right when they're still long. All right, I've got this is my Prisma one that I've got out, and that's me Faber-Castell Polychromo Black. Luckily, I like stock up on some. Every now and again, I'll keep topping up with ones that I'm running low on. See, I've stopped colouring now because I'm talking to everybody. Jen says hello. He's too shy. Hiya, Darren. Brian likes his PlayStation. It's only the thing he does. He enjoys. I've been wanting to do some watercolour painting again. I did acrylic painting on canvas a few years back, but I ain't done any more since then. I've tried watercolour before, but it's not happening. I really want to do it though. I really want to try watercolours. I just need to, it's practice, isn't it? I envy her. I wish I could read books. Yeah, definitely, Michelle. It's a lovely book. It's his latest one, and it's completely out of this world. Definitely worth the buy if you've got his other ones. Um, yeah, Murder on CCTV. It's a fantastic program. I love it. I'm glad you find me too. No, this is first live stream I've done. I did ask everybody if they'd like me to do that, and everybody was saying yeah. I'd do a colour because I say colour along obviously with me live streaming and everybody joining in talking via message because nobody can talk through to you know my stream. So that's the reason why I've done it, and I've been saying that I'm planning on doing more as well for future. So yeah. Hi, Gainer. I never even thought of that, Gainer. That's a great idea. That I think I'll give it a go. Yeah, definitely. I'll just be right back. I need the toilet. I'm back. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, you're welcome. It's nice to do something different. There's times I can go, you know, where I can colour for so long and then it's like I lose my mojo. So I'll not colour for a week or two and then I'll find my mojo again. So I'm on and off as well. No, Jen, I've not seen adverts for that yet. I think because I have got a Kerby group running on Facebook, and I do follow Kerby on Facebook as well. He did put up like a preview of one of his pictures, and I shared that to my Kerby group, and that looked really good. A lot of people have been complaining, oh, I hope there's no secret keys in it. But I didn't mind secrets in it. Yeah, Michelle is bringing Alien Worlds out in, I think it's March next year. There's been a pic. If you go on to Facebook, if you're on Facebook, if you follow him, Kerby Rosanes, he's been putting, you know, like previews of them, some of his pictures for book on there. I'm sat here and I'm like I've got nothing to do. Right. So I'm debating on what. I'm gonna go pink, I think. No, I didn't bang my head. Yeah, Michelle, we're all colouring it from the same book, same page, same book. I just noticed the most tiniest little dragonfly. So did you all prefer me to do the poll on the books to colour, like I have done this time? Is that how you prefer me to do it? Now all different colours, Michelle. We all using our own colouring methods. It's just the same book and same page. It's so annoying because I'm seeing your comments as you're putting them, but my video's lagging out. So I do apologise if I'm like really behind. Oh, there's another dragonfly. If you're scratching, it's not rats and meows. It's kids' hamsters. They always seem to wake up. They said that hamsters supposed to wake up at night, but mine seem to wake up when I'm doing something. I use pencils, me, Michelle. I prefer pencils to pens. With pencils, you can blend a lot easier than what you can with pens. You see, I use because like I've been saying previously, I have these, and I tend to use these for like I'm trying to think now. You know, your more pictures that are not as detailed. So like I'm thinking Coco Wyo, or trying to think. There's some colouring every ones, you know, like the patterns. I'll use stuff like that on them books. But other than that, it's mainly pencils. I'll use me not so cheaper, me not so dearer pencils on the books that are not as RC expensive books. So I'll use my expensive pencils on my more popular and expensive books. Isn't it weird how we all colour different? Brilliant. I'll do the polls then. I think they're best way to go about picking and choosing pictures. It's the only problem with polls. is you only get, I think it's 4 or 5 choices. So it's like I've got to put on ones that are most popular. There'll be books I've got that other people have got, but we can't vote. That's why I said to put in comments, if you can, other books that you also own, so that they don't get left out. But yeah, I'll do the voting poll again, and pick which book gets chosen. The one with most votes, we'll pick that, and then I'll pick a picture out of that book, like I've done this time. Yeah, I think that'll be the best way. Are you all new watchers? Hope you're all okay and well. Yeah, I use me Mungyo soft pastels for backgrounds, more than anything. Smaller background areas, I'll use pencils, but more often than not, it's soft pastels I use for background. I need to stop chatting so much. I'm getting dry mouth. Yeah, I was saying that previously when video first started, well, live stream started, I do have the Deco Art twin marker pens, which is alcohol based, and I've noticed that this bleeds through the paper, so these would be no good for your images that have got images on both sides, because it just bleeds through, and they absolutely stink. I think you get eye off at fumes on these, and not only that, depending on paper quality, I've noticed I think I did my swatching, and because it's alcohol, it spreads. And I did a picture where I did like an area, and then in fact I think it was in my swatch book. No, I ripped it out. I ripped the pages out because I didn't like them. But I'll give you a clue of what these are like. 2 seconds. Oh. So I'll just pop that to one side. If you can see, I did that, and it spreads as soon as you touch. Look, you can see it just spreading. So if you do that, and then you get another pen, so a different colour, and you go over it, you can't do it at side of each other because it just blends into the next ink, and it looks awful. Oh god, the smell. So I don't tend to use them pens, but I've used, like I said, I've used these aqua markers. They're really good pens, and these are from B&M UK. Yeah, there's no worse than ink spread. Yeah, I use pencils, missy, for all my Kerby books, along with pastels. It's why I also noticed, because I'm heavy-handed, I put pieces of paper in between each finished picture, because I'm heavy-handed, and when I press, it imprints onto the next page. I don't know if you've had the same problems. I don't know if you're heavy-handed or not, but it transfers, and when you've gone back to picture and looked onto white paper, you can see it transfer from this onto white paper. So I found that to be a lot of a benefit, really, because otherwise, if that weren't there, it goes straight onto this page that you need to colour. But that's one that I finished. Obviously, you've seen it on group, on my channel. And then I did that one as well. And then I'm doing this one. So this is my third picture in this book. Yeah, just don't get the alcohol ones, the twin marker alcohol based. They're absolutely terrible. We're not worth money at all. But as for the aqua markers, definitely get them. Definitely worth it. If you can use pencils, it's a godsend. The way you can blend with pencils is so much different to pens. Thank you, Michelle. I don't see what everybody else sees. Everybody says that it's incredible, but I don't see that. I just see it as I enjoyed colouring it. I've seen a lot more pictures that are better than mine. And look, I'm talking again. I'm still not getting no colouring done. I need to find colours I need. I don't tend to do videos of me completed pictures. I did one a couple of months back. I think it might have been a month back actually. Completed pictures from last year to now, but I did miss some out that I've done. But I will start and do more videos of me completed pictures because I know a lot of people like it. But I will tend to finish a picture and put it on the community tab now, so you'll get to see the picture on there. I'll also put in the I don't know if there'll be a description after I end this live chat, the live video stream. I don't know if there'll be a comment section or anything where I can put description link to my Instagram, because I put all my finished pictures on there before I put it anywhere else, as well as obviously my own profile page. Yeah, pro markers and bleeding. It's just absolutely ridiculous how much bleed there is. You don't get much. I don't think you even get any bleeding with these aqua markers, to be honest, Jen. I think they're really good pens. You don't really see much streaking in them either, so they're definitely worth what you pay for. Hi, Emma. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I hope you're well. I've got a photocopier and a printer, Michelle, but I think ink is absolutely expensive. Unless it's just the printer that I've got. I think I can get about 40 pictures out of one lot of ink. But kids tend to want pictures then. So yeah, I put that knocking on Facebook. I share my pictures on groups, on Kerby groups on there as well. And I didn't get as much likes as I hoped, but I'm happy with what I got. I've seen a lot of more pictures that are popping up now that are looking better than mine. We're trying to do some colouring, Emma and Michelle, but we're too busy talking. Keep trying to do it, but I keep talking. You see, I've got my PC screen in front of me as well as my phone above me, so I'm trying to keep up with everybody talking. Yeah, I think with me, Jen, my first ever colourings were Molly Harrison. There were fairies, mermaids, and it was line art ones, and oh my god, some of the pictures I've coloured. I look back at them from like 5, 6 years ago, and I just laugh at them because I think they're absolutely ridiculous. And then I look back at the first ever grayscales that I've did, and even them, I laugh at them because they're absolutely rubbish. And I can see the change, progress from when I first started like 5, 6 years ago to now. I've come on so much, but yeah, some of the pictures that I've did first are laughable. Yeah, I think because I subscribe to Colouring Heaven as well, so I get them free ones that you get off there. Um, and from some books that I've bought, you get some free stuff, free images on there. I got some from Glen Dent as well. I want to print them off, but it's price that puts me off at ink. It's just out of this world. I think because it's not just one colour where you get them all. I've got to buy, because I think it's a Canon I've got. You've got to buy black ink, and then you've got to buy the coloured ink. In order for the coloured ink to work, you've got to buy the black. So by the time I've done, it's like £30 for both lots. And to get probably between 40 and 60 pictures out of it, it's just not worth it. I'll just buy books, and I'm a bugger for buying double or triple books that I like. I need to find a green now for these lily pads. £2.76. If you hear squeaking, it's my chair. I paid like £150 for this chair, and it's just creaking all the time. 163. I'm a monkey for leaning of a chair as well, so I remember. I don't currently own any Hannah Carlson's books. I do have Joanna Basford, and I have Kerby. I've got loads of books. So like I've said previously, with this live stream, I put on a poll on my community tab. I've got people, well, my subs, all your wonderful people, to vote on the books that you currently own. And the one with the most votes was the Kerby one. And then I gave it a few days for poll to keep going so that it made it fair. And then I picked a page from the Kerby book that won with the most votes and picked this one, and decided to do a live feed today while my children were at school. So yeah, I'll have to try and get hold of some Anna Carlson's books. I'm just enjoying colouring with you all and doing this live stream. It's a first for me, Michelle, and I'm loving it. Just being able to talk to you all. I know I've only done a bit of colouring, and we're at 1 hour 25 minutes, but I've really enjoyed colouring with her and talking. It's really nice because like I've said previously, I don't have any local friends that colour or even talk to me anymore. So it's all online. But yeah, I've seen other YouTubers, colouring people that have been doing. Um, no, you're not Jen. I don't own any Anna Carlson, um, but I will try and get some. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You're my new colouring friend too. Can't beat colouring buddies. Oh, I'm so sorry, Emma. I noticed with my fingers, I get these like little lumps on my fingers. And I used to be a nail biter, but I stopped nail biting and I bite my skin. Um, it's pressure points, isn't it? Oh, Missy's not got none either. That's three of us that haven't got Anna Carlson's. I do have them in my Amazon basket because I know a friend said to me, "Why don't you put your Amazon wish list on your YouTube?" And I didn't know how to do that because she wanted to buy me something, and I put it on. It's on like when you go onto my main channel. There's like a banner at the top with my name, and then you can see where I think it's my Facebook page, but obviously I'll be taking that off. And at the side of it, this Amazon symbol. And I didn't even know you could do that, but she managed to go through that to get to my Amazon page. And she said, "Oh, you've got loads of books in your wish list." And I'm like, "I know, I need to stop because you buy a load, and then when you've done, you putting more in on your wish list. So you're fighting the losing battle. You buy books, you replace them with some others." Yes, Michelle, getting the inspiration. Start one today. If anybody's going to be colouring this one, I have mentioned so that I can see everybody's pictures once you've done them. Obviously, I went to finish mine today, so there's no rush. It was just I thought really like an introduction, really, of me talking to you all and getting to know everybody. And I know everybody can't be on at times that I've put on, but eventually I'll get to know quite a lot of you. So I was saying when doing your picture, if you go over to Instagram, if you've got it, add me. My name is just the same as me. YouTube, coloured with love. Hit me up on there, and then when you finish your picture and put it on Instagram, if you put the tag coloured with love, white stag, and then it should like take off, then I'll be able to see them all. Or you can just tag me in your post and then I get to see your pictures. It's up to you. Yeah, Emma, I've seen quite a few Anna Carlson books. They do look lovely. I have got all the books in my wish list, but I just haven't got. I keep buying all cheaper versions, cheaper books. It's what I can afford at the time, and then on occasion I'll buy an expensive book. Oh, thank you, Jen. You stuck with me too, because I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying on YouTube and Instagram, so you've got me forever. Oh, before I finish, Michelle, because the half an hour, about 29 minutes left to this live stream. When I finish, I'll quickly pan my phone round to my colouring book shelves, and I'll show you how many books I've got. I've got like 3 full shelves of books. So I'll show you all anyway. Just remind me. You might see me tarantulas though. My profile picture, Emma, is just the same one that's on my YouTube, love. I think it's a lily with my name. I try and keep it all the same so that everybody recognises who I am. I know a lot of people change the names for YouTube as well as Instagram, don't they? They don't keep it same. With my book up. It is, Michelle. Like I've said at the start of the video, I mainly started my YouTube account because I was buying books and there were no flip throughs of them. And when I got them, they were absolutely rubbish. So I thought, oh, I'll start up a YouTube account and I'll do flip throughs. And then if there's any books that people haven't already flipped, I'll put them on and people can see for themselves what's inside books. And it's just took off from there, really. I went onto Instagram and I've put obviously like for like, shared my YouTube account, and it's just grown from there. But mainly my channel was flip throughs and that were it. And then I think my subs like stopped. There were nobody following or watching or doing anything with my channel. And then I spoke to someone who were doing a lot of YouTubing, and they said you need to give the subs what they're looking for in order to gain any more subs or interaction. And then it just basically I started asking if what you wanted to see on my channel, and then it's just grown from there. And I thought, oh, I'll do a live stream, and it's took off. It really has. I mean, I think 7 months ago, I only had 150 subs, and then I've gone from 150 to 600 in space of 7 months, and I'm like, wow, where has everybody come from? You know, so I'm so grateful to you all for for sharing, commenting, liking, supporting me in it all as well. So yeah. Yeah, I have all Kerby's books, even the even the mixed ones. You know, the ones that's like same pictures from all, varied pages from all his other books into one. I've even got those. Um, I've heard of Rachel Mintz, but I don't think I've got any. Thomas Kincaid, no, I've not got that one. Jonah Bashford books, I've got those. I even got is it the journal one? Yeah, you've not done too bad then, Jen, if you've only been colouring since March. I think Kerby's everybody's favourite. It's just the way he draws as well. Oh, Michelle. Love to you. Yeah, I don't think I've got Thomas Kincaid ones. Well, you'll see what I've got, because I've got a lot of horror books. Well, believe it or not, Jen, I were big arachnophobe. I was petrified of spiders. I used to get my stepfather at the time for years used to pretend to have spiders and chuck them on me, and so they were climbing on me, and they were going to eat me and bite me, and literally terrorize me with them. And I would just become to a point where I couldn't even be in the same household as a tiny money spider. It was that bad. And then I was watching the Dark Den that's on YouTube, as well as Exotic's Lair, and they own tarantulas, spiders, because tarantulas and spiders, believe it or not, are two different things. Um, don't even ask. And they own snakes and stuff. And I was watching them for like 2 years, constant, and they make you see tarantulas and spiders in a different light, and they make you see them as though they're these really cool, exotic pets to have. And I thought, I might want to get one, and I ended up getting my first tarantula, and then it's just set off from there. I've got five. I'll show you anyway. A quick look at them. They're all in the. I can't show you one because one's been in its cork bark for over a month. It hasn't come out yet. Thank you, Emma. Yeah, I really enjoyed colouring. I call it Grandfather Clock. It's a really nice book. You can tell ones that I enjoyed colouring to ones that I didn't. There were some that I didn't really, take to. I know, Jen. I'll be shocked to reach 1,000 subs. I've no idea, Michelle. I don't own any of his books. gone quiet again, haven't we? That sounds nice, Missy. Enjoy your dinner. I'll be going for mine when I finish this live stream. I bet it'll look beautiful, Missy, when you've finished. Yeah. Wow, you've had quite a few, Jen. Blue tongue skinks. I wanted a bearded dragon, but it just, no. I ain't got patience anymore. Tarantulas doesn't take much looking after, to be honest. You put them in their enclosures, set them up, and just chuck food in once a week until they don't want no else to eat, and then they'll go on hunger strike or they'll molt and get bigger. Males last between 4 to 5 years, or 3 to 5 years. Sometimes longer if they're looked after properly and, you know, they get best treatment. And then females can last out up to 25 years. Only on number 4, Jen. I'm the same. I've done to Stag, and then I've only done lily pads. It's completely fine, Michelle. Like I said, I don't get coloured, you know, page done in just a couple of hours. It can take me up to 3 days. It all depends on my mood as well. If I start colouring and don't, you know, just so much, I get fed up. I just put it to one side and come back to it later. That's why I said at the end of this, when everybody's completed the pictures, just upload your pictures to Instagram and tag me, or just hashtag my name along with White Stag, and then I can see your pictures. That's it, Jen. As long as you enjoy it, it don't matter how long it takes. I'm the same. I said between 11 and 1 anyway, because like I've said before, my live stream started, I've got kiddies at school, so I've got to you know, go and I've got to go and pick my kiddies up, so I can't go any longer than that. Got to get ready and everything. 1 to 2 months. It certainly is, Michelle. It's helped me in so much. You know, when I'm feeling depressed, even though there's times I've felt depressed, I've gone to colouring and it has helped me, especially when I've been stressed. A lot of people saying that when you're stressed, don't colour because you can mess up and stuff. But I've found colouring helps a lot. You know, when I'm feeling down, or if I'm going through a situation at that particular time, if I go to colouring, it helps me take my mind off it. So I think it helps a lot. colouring. It's therapeutic. See, I own a PlayStation myself, but I used to game, but I've started to like venture off from that now, and I like to colour a lot. I'm getting old. In my club. There's no rush. Take your time. Enjoy it. It's all that matters. It does, Michelle. It's a shame we can't find a way where we can all like talk on to microphone into this having to type. You see, I can type on thing, but if I typed while I was videoing, I'd never get note done. I don't use any oil pastels, Emma. Only pastels I use is me soft mungio pastels. And as for blending, the best way to blend is these. I swear by cotton buds. You'll get a cotton bud. It's alright, Emma. Michelle. I use cotton buds. If you just scrape onto pastel, so if that's your pastel, if you just scrape onto pastels on nibbit to cotton bud, and then I just use a clockwork motion to apply it, and then you can use this end to just go across where you've gone. I've always found it better to colour your picture and then use your pastels last, because then you can apply your pastels and then it won't stick to your coloured pencil, and then you can use other nib to just wipe it off your pencil, or you can use your cotton wool makeup pads, you know, the circled ones. I haven't got any in my thing to show you, but it's, you know, the soft circled makeup pads. If you just rub it over the top, that usually, you know, takes it off areas that you've coloured. So definitely cotton wool balls is the way, cotton wool buds are the way forward for applying pastels. It's slowing us all up. I know it's been 1 hour and 50 minutes, and it's been 1 hour and 50 minutes that's been absolutely amazing. I've enjoyed it so much. I'm so glad I've helped you, Jen. It has been nice. Yeah, I'm 35 in August, but I feel 65 sometimes. They're my pastels I use. And they're only little cubed ones. there's a sleeve, and then you take it out. You'll see how well my pastels have been used now. So yeah, if you get your cotton wool ball, your cotton wool bud, you just apply like that, and you can see how well they apply to nib. You can press harder for a bit more, you know, a bit more pastel on it. And then I've got a piece of paper, and then you can just pick it all excess up with your bud, and just you'll carry on using it. And that's how I apply my pastels. You're welcome, Michelle. Yeah, the best, I've found that these at best. I've even got a brand new set waiting for when these have all gone. Yeah, Missy, I do buddy colours as well. You're welcome, Emma. Buddy colours is just exactly the same as what we're doing today, Michelle. But either on Facebook or Instagram. And it's just one-on-one. I called this a buddy colour because it's all of us. Hi, Dawn. That's it, Jen. I've always used them last. And then it's the makeup pads, them circle ones, you just go over it and it'll take it off. It also takes it back off where you've applied it, but it gives it a more softer tone look. It all depends, Emma. It's I think it's a case of with me, like certain backgrounds, like the monkey one here. I'd colour the clouds, but then when it come to the backgrounds, I'd do this background. I'd use my pastels, just as I've explained just previously, using cotton wool bud to apply it. I don't use pastels every time because I also have the the black Posca pen. This is my best friend. I have this size, which is the 5 meter one, and I also have the 3 and 1 meter nib. So sometimes I'll use these for backgrounds as well. How you doing? I think you should be able to use watercolours on this book. Paper quality is nice and thick, so I shouldn't see any reason why you shouldn't be able to use watercolours. I've never used watercolour on this book, on these books. It's always been pencil. I don't own any watercolour or any paints for that matter. You're welcome, Emma. Yeah, I've noticed a lot, Jen, that you use knife and scrape it, but I've found that way that I do it a lot easier and it's less messy. No, Emma, the Posca pen doesn't bleed through on these. I think what it is if you do like one area and then go over it multiple times, then there's a chance it could go straight through, because obviously it's a paint pen. So the more you go over a particular area, it's going to take paper away. So if you just go over the area and then, you know, touch it up as and where you need to, that'll help cover any like spaces that you've missed. Try not to go over it too much in one particular area. You're welcome, Dawn. Yeah, it's nice to learn different tips from everybody. I'll finish up these lily pads. I think I've got them all. Just double checking I've got all lily pads. Yeah, all lily pads. Put this back. Hi Don, it's coming up to 2 hours ago I started this live stream. No, it's not a problem, Emma. It's the first live stream I've ever done on my YouTube channel, so but I'm hoping to do lots more lives of, you know, in future. I have been asking Jen and everybody else how often people would like me to do these lives. I've seen the chameleon pens, Emma, but I've not seen the pencils. It's okay, Dawn. If you don't ask, you don't get to know. I will do, Michelle. Like I've said before, obviously I've got a son that's disabled, so he requires my time a lot. So only time I get to do lives will be when he's at school. They've got, I think it's 3 weeks left at school now, and then the break up for May bank holiday, May holidays, and then they're back at school then for 6 weeks. And then the break up for 6 weeks. So I'll probably do a couple of lives or a few lives next 3 weeks. then I'll not be doing a live then while kiddies are off school. And then I'll do a live once a week up to summer holidays. And then there'll be no lives then through summer holidays due to kiddies being off school. Does that sound like a plan? No, I've not used Secura pens, Emma. Never even heard of them. It's been nice chatting to you all too. I've really enjoyed it. I will pop out to, I'm going to see if there's a description area for me to put, you know, my information for my Instagram, any groups that I'm in, so you get to see, because I run, like I've said, I run a Kerby group as well. It's my own. So I'll pop links down for all those. Oh, Illinois. I'm from UK. Hi, Darren. And they are soft. I wouldn't say creamy, they'd be crumbly. They can get a bit messy. I know a lot of people use the knives to scrape it, but if you use the cotton buds like I've used to apply it, then it shouldn't get that, you know, it shouldn't get messy. Yes, Dawn, I'm on Instagram. My Instagram account is the same as my YouTube account. Yeah, I'll definitely write that down, Emma, and have a look for them. My Kerby group is, let me just see if I'm going to have to log into my Facebook. I'm about to tell you. My Facebook Kerby group is Fantasy World of Kerby Rosanes colouring books, but I will pop the link in either comment section, or if there's a, you know, a description on it, I'll pop all links on there as well. Jen, new bouncers on door. That's completely fine, Dawn. I am on Instagram. I have a Coloured with Love page on Facebook, but I don't tend to use it. It's mainly my Instagram and my YouTube I use a lot. Yeah, that's fine, Emma. Just pop me a message. Right, I'm going to quickly show you. I'll not be able to see your comments, but I'm going to quickly take you off me tripod. This is my workstation. Hi. Look, this is how I've been colouring. Ooh. And then I'm going to take you to go and see my colouring books. So, these are me tarantulas. One's there. That one's in bed. That one's there. I can hardly see it. That one's up in back. And I've got a big one here. So, my colouring books. This is one shelf. These are all my colouring Evans. So I've got my compendiums, my annual, and then the collections. And then I've got my main specials. I only started collecting them a few months back. I've also got Tim Jeff's. Then these are by Camila Angel Corver. I've had to put them on. Then I've got these. So that's the follow on from the and these are just random artists. So I've got Glyn Dent, Nick Girls. I've got other horror books, and then these are all Coco Wyo books. These are my horror collection books, all horrors in here. Then I've got, I forgot what her name is, Durya. Can't remember what her name is. And then I've got Selena Fenwick books. And down here, I've got my Joanna Bashford. Got all them. Then I've got all these Kerby ones. I've completed World Within Worlds. And then I've got Alan Roberts. And then I've got Odd Few. That Mel Pomeni. I can't remember her name. Rita Berman. And Mayu. I've got randoms. And then I've got a load in there too. So I've got quite a few. Oh, and I've got Christine Karen ones as well. And then a few odd ones there. So I've got quite a few colouring books there. This is where I've been colouring from. So you've just had a tour of my living room. I'll have to scroll back now through all messages. Thank you, Michelle, for sending Emma to my channel. Oh, a bit like me and Tiana, we're like sisters. Sisters from other misters and mothers. Oh, I love me workstation, Emma. It's just my chair. Spiders. I have got Fragile Worlds, Emma. It's in me. It's in me trolley. I have coloured some in this one, I think, yeah. Coloured this one. I do. I think main reason why I've got so many books, Michelle, is because I do flip throughs. So I just buy them to do flip throughs and then I put them in my shelf. Because other half keep saying, stop buying so many books. You're never going to go through all them. Yes, Emma, I completed the entire World Within Worlds book. I did put a video on my YouTube account for everybody to see, but when it must have happened when I've been converting it. I've uploaded video. It was fine when I checked it. When I've uploaded video to my channel, it's only been like a couple of like a month later. People have been commenting that there's like a corrupt thing on to video, and when I've gone and looked, it's corrupted for the last 10 minutes. So I were a bit peeved at that. And then I coloured that one. You're welcome, Michelle. I've got so many, and that's why I said to everybody, I'll put main books that I own a lot of, and then ask everybody so that we're not struggling for what books. Oh, thank you, Emma. You're welcome, Jen. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Gainer. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, Missy, just drop me a message on Instagram and we can sort a buddy colour along out. I don't mind that at all. Right, I better terminate the live feed. Unfortunately, I need to get ready to go and pick my baby boy up. So I want to thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I loved spending time with you all and colouring, even though we didn't get much done and we did more talking than colouring. Yes, please. I'd look forward to seeing you all on next live feed. It's been lovely to meet you all and talk to you all and get to know a bit about you. I will pop on my community tab when next live feed will be. See you later, Michelle. Take care. Right, so bye, Gainer. Take care. Bye, Missy. Take care. Right. Bye, Darren. Take care. Bye, Jen. See you next time. You're welcome. See you all soon. And I look forward to his next buddy colour along. Stick kettle on dance. Oh dear. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye. I'm going to figure out how to end this now.